Hey everybody, it's your girl Elise. I said that I would try to record one day when I'm trading live, so we're gonna do that. I'm not preparing enough time to really start show the chart beforehand. I'm just gonna kind of get into it. I think we'll have time to explain as it goes. I do like to look at AAVP. She's gonna be anchored volume profile. You're gonna see a lot of volume of orders are at either where it's headed towards or where it originated from. So I do like to take a look at this because again, my volume came from there or may trade back to that area. So I do like to take a peek at that. I also like to consider Tokyo range and London to have an idea of where the market was and is going, right? So London was a little bit of a large range, and this was also yesterday's range. This zone is going to be a determining factor to me, whether it's going higher or lower, which I'll look at in a second. But right now, okay, this is already marked, so I'm gonna leave it. This is already marked near the bottom of, so I'm just gonna leave that too. Okay, just want to see where at. All right. Let me get rid of some of the stuff from yesterday. This is where I wanted to see it buy back down to. So high time frame. Okay, I see what I have marked. Okay. So basically, quickly, these are previous all-time highs for NASDAQ. We have equal highs that are taken, and we need to see whether it's going to either try to go back higher or whether this is going to be sort of like a turtle soup, as some people call it, or where equal highs are taken and the liquidity is taken here and gone lower. So that's why this area is important in determining that. And with that said, I do want to look at a full retracement here to give an idea of another zone to look for a potential sell, or if it goes past and it validates it, then we won't use it. We're already at the 50 now, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to mark this, and we're going to go on a look. Let's do it. Because the market just opened. Bam. Okay. If you want, you can do this. Let's see what retail's looking at, just to get an idea. And also understand some people looking at this as like a wedge pattern, kind of a little bit of a channel. So let's mark it, see what everybody's looking at. I'm really considering this price and this level more than anything else. All right, playing some simple music in the background, as you can see. All right, we're having a rejection here. All right, so I'm wanting to see how it reacts here before I get in. See how much volume is coming in around this area. That's why I'm waiting. I want to see clear rejection to the higher side past these highs before I consider getting in, which is not happening yet. Some people would also consider this a supply zone, which it hasn't made it to yet. I'm more worried about this price. This could also be a potential bearish Quasimodo, right? High, low, higher, high, lower, low. We're sort of back in this area. Let me see if I can narrow this down. Again, it can go higher. So I'm going to do this. I may not even make it there. Let's take a look. All right, we're going to keep watching and waiting. Sometimes I will peek at US 30. You do the comparison tool, or you can look here. See if there's any type of divergence going on. Trying to see. There's definitely one here for that buy up. You can see that. That high is still the same. Okay, 72. All right. I just curious real quick. Let's take this away. Oops. There we go. And when you get that smaller time frame, see, aren't you glad we waited now? Look at that. You know how many people try to pick a bias off these two candles and they're both dealing with drawdown and a bunch of yuck. I want to wait for this price. Okay, keep in mind manipulation that can happen here can be like this and still go up higher. So that's why I'm waiting to see at this price. See these highs here. I don't want to mark everything. I'm just showing you what I'm looking at. So I'm going to wait for a pullback. If I get a rejection here to go back lower, then we will take it lower. But if we come back in higher, then we're going to wait. Simple, simple. Also, look at this liquidity. Look over here. I didn't look at that earlier. This was news on Wednesday of last week. There's always going to be a lot of volume on these orders. Let's do a different color. Okay, I am going to take a sell. Let's see. I'm trying to look at my thing to see what I want. We're going to take it here. Let's see where the top is. Get past this liquidity. I'm going to see it go past this previous low. I'm going to see it to here. Alrighty, now let me change my parameters on my chart. Now, I took a small position on this. Typically, my first position, I do a smaller position, and I will only stack once the trade is confirmed to give them more confirmations, right? So now that this new low is established and this is established, I would want to wait for it to come underneath here, like under these areas. Continue, right? That's when I can start stacking more. We're not there yet. And plus, once I can start to establish some type of other stuff going on, we can go from there. Really, that would have been a great place to take an entry, but I'm gonna let this run like I said. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, seeing some profits. All right, see that rejection there? I'm taking another entry. Larger lot size. Oh my God, did I just put it wrong? I almost did a buy instead of a sell. Okay. Yes, rejecting there. Okay. Hold on, let me just observe, make sure it's pulling back. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for a really clean rejection here. I'm thinking maybe pull back more and give me a second. I just want to be ready. I want to be ready. Yes, I go very small time frame for scalping entries. I really feel like I could narrow down this stop loss a little bit. This other entry would have been a little better, even though it's not much of a difference. That makes a difference on the risk reward. Best thing about live trading is that sometimes it can delay your entry. Obviously, when you're explaining stuff versus when you're just doing it, it delays a little bit. That's good. I need to say it coming here. I may actually get one entry higher. All right, good. Let's take another sell. Bam. I didn't run here. I'm going to take a tighter stop on this one. Still in the same. And do the same target. Sorry, I was trying to get rid of that dot. I always do that. Never mind. Comedy. Okay. Let's extend this out so it'll be easier to do. Let's see if we can take this one deeper. Since this is the whole supply zone, I'm going to put it there for now. 1 and 2.5, 1. Okay, they're about the same. Little, both over a little bit, 1 and 2. And plus, if it's invalidated here, I want it to be validated because I think it will go higher if it doesn't work out here. Okay. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being wrong and being wrong quickly. Let's see. I'm just trying to see this with here too. Choosing the 50 of this, how much you want to bet? Really damn close. Oh, you know what? I didn't mention the news that's today. Okay, so just so you know, I'm pulling up right now on my phone, and I'll tell you what it is in a second. There is a little bit, I think, at 9:45 and 10, which is going to be in like 4 minutes. Okay. Is it, what time is it? Okay. Force factoring might be easier. Hold on. Okay, so 9:45. Oh, 9:45 is CAD news. It's BOC rate decision. 10 a.m. There we go. 10 a.m. Fed Chair Powell testifies. Jolt's job opening. So 10 a.m. Okay, so that's going to be in about 18. All right, so this price, look how beautifully that rejected there. Tempting to take another position, right? But I'm still going to wait because I already have 2 running. Like I said, not a crazy big position. We're going to wait. Because at this point, right, this is a larger block that I was looking at. I do want to see it clear the 50. I want to see it clear the 15 before I even consider taking another entry. Definitely these new lows. Did not want to get trigger happy already. Let's see. Use my portable charger. There we go. Okay. Also, when I tend to have a larger stop is another reason when I use smaller positions. So my initial positions may be smaller, and it's also depending on my stop size, right? I'm having a feeling it might range here until 10. Hopefully it won't, and it'll start beforehand, but we will see. Looks like something's a steep up overtaking away. I just had it there for the really small time frame. I'm gonna let it out. This is the only stop I'm thinking of extending, but let's wait. Let's let it do what it needs to do. Oh, the 9:45 news just came. That might be a little bit of a push. Like I said, it's CAD, but it can affect USD as well. So yeah. If this rejects, I'd like to see it reject now, of course. Beautiful. Very nice. I would have been even a good place for entry, but like I said, I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait for that news and these do what they need to do. Because what I will say is that depending on this where this is by news, I may decide if I need to secure it or what's going on, but that is a good rejection. That's what we're looking for. But we still want to see it go lower. We want to see it clear this low and continue lower. And we're not there yet. But that is a good confirmation that that sell is still good for now. Okay. This is why I don't live trade a lot. I always feel like I have to talk and entertain people. I just beat myself when I trade, but I was like, I'll record one so people can see what type of price action. And each day can look different, right? I don't have just one model that I trade, but I want to at least show like what I'm looking for in terms of it, respecting and new and old lows and highs and price action parameters, just a few things like that. Kind of get a better idea at minimum. don't mind securing this first one once it comes here and respects this new area and goes lower, but I'm not doing it till then. There's no point in doing it till then. I just keep going small time frame because of the volatility a lot better. I will say that like these lows were taken, it's doing that. I think it's creating new lows. We'll see. Yeah, typically this one is small. Some people would do larger trend line than keeps that perimeter, that stop. I'm just gonna take that away. My stomach growls and you hear it, just ignore it. Okay, thanks. I have the music on low because I don't want it to overpower the call. And I listen to different stuff all the time. Sometimes classical music, sometimes piano, violin, sometimes trap music. It really just depends on the mood. But I just did chill vibes today. So yeah. Okay. Time is it? Until okay. It may kind of range and just wait around until 10 a.m. We'll see. You know, besides doing the split screen to look at US30, another thing you can do is do the comparison tool if you want. For NASDAQ, you can do US30 or SPX. I think I already have it here. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Not really going right now. I'm trying to show you one that looks good. This is good for scalping on a small time frame, but I need to show you when that played while we wait. You see how this is higher and this is lower? It's the one right there, and that's that little expansion. It's a nice little scalp. Train your eyes to be sensitive. Downward angle, upward angle. It's underneath. That's a bullish divergence. Okay, that's how I use that, but I don't use it all the time. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's make it out the bottom. My trades are in profit. No. Perfect. We're up about 1% on the account. Because the wallet size. Okay. I think I'm gonna take the risk off this one. I want to see it pull back. I want to see it pull back, check this area, or just continue lower, but I need to see a good rejection from there. Looking good. These can change that, but it might push the trade. Like I said, I might secure, take some partials before so that we'll be okay. This is the bottom of that larger zone, so we need to see what it does. This still hasn't gone to this. This is another area of a lot of liquidity, so I want to see how it reacts here too. Whether it stays here and respects and goes lower, if it comes back in and goes up. See, y'all gotta realize there's a lot of liquidity around these wicks, right? And so this is the one from open now. Now we're coming about back to that price. Okay, so I wanted to see we respect that if we go back in inside. This was a traditional day without any news. Then like this rejection here If it goes lower, I would usually put another position. But again, I'm not going to touch up news. We're gonna let play what plays, and I'll see if I can add on during news or afternoons, but not till then. This is a good rejection. If this goes lower and has a nice reaction here, I'll probably will go ahead and secure these trades before news. Or take, I don't want to take a personal early. We'll just let it play a little bit lower. But again, that would have been a beautiful place for another entry without news coming. It's not like crazy news, but still, anytime you have Powell speaking, anything can happen. Sometimes I don't even take positions before news, but we're already here, so yeah. I think I'll try to come underneath here before news. All right. Come on, continue a little lower. I can secure it. I'm thinking of securing this first one, basically where this price is. To hear that little bit of profit, and then I'll determine this one in a minute. Popping my knuckles. Always popping my knuckles on my neck. Hopefully I'm not talking too soft. I know I tend to talk. It's funny, when I teach, I tend to talk a lot faster and higher volume, but when I trade, I tend to be pretty chill. Which I think with time and experience, it tends to be simple and not so stressful. I know in the beginning, I remember feeling like the adrenaline rush and all the excitement. Now it's pretty chill, pretty simple. I wish I'd push a little bit lower so I could feel better securing it, but there's some volume right here on this price. I'm kind of curious to see if new orders are being put in at a different price, and it's where we're at. Preparing for news. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I am gonna move this. All right, there we go. Finally underneath this wick. So I need to move it a little bit. All right. So what is it? 956. I can't move this past the initial, but what I am gonna do, like on my own thing, is I'm gonna move it. Or let me wait a second. I haven't done it yet. I'm watching it still. I would like to see it continue lower. All right, we have 4 minutes. I'm gonna secure this one to here. I understand these trades may be knocked out, and I'm okay with that because again, I gotta protect the account. Your number one job as a trader is capital protection. You can't grow an account that doesn't exist. Don't forget that risk is very important. All right, so I'm gonna secure this first position here. So if it takes me out, so a little bit of profit, cover the fees will be good. Just remember that it's there. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. 865. To be honest, I think I'm gonna move it to here. I'm gonna move it to here. All right. Yep, I like that. Okay. A16. All right. And then now I need to determine what to do with this trade. Time is it? 9:57. Okay. I'm gonna secure this here. I'm gonna put this here. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do this. All right. This is for the first one. Okay. And then for this one, I'm gonna do it here. I wouldn't secure this quickly if news wasn't coming out, but I am doing it here. I'd rather it. I understand again, it might be taken out. Okay, I'm actually up 2% right now. Okay, let's see, let's see. Right there, right there. Go ahead and do that. What time is it? 2 minutes. Okay. Let's see. All right, 1 minute till. Either gonna push lower and make a beautiful move. And honestly, even spread could open and still knock and go lower. So we're gonna wait and see. But you gotta be smart with news, gotta protect the count. Wait. That next low. Oh, bam, another back. All right, first trade, TP hit. Bam. I'll get rid of this. Now let's wait for second trade. Sometimes news will play in favor, sometimes it won't. That worked out beautifully though. Remember what this one is. Hold on. Volume definitely came from that person last time. Let's see. Okay, that line was the previous. Okay, I marked this yesterday when it was coming down here to see if it would react to go up or continue lower. I see that. Okay. So just like this is the previous low here from yesterday, this is one I marked here from yesterday. I think this line was the 50 of like this range or something like that. This purple one, I think I did this consolidation range, marked the 50, and that was another target on the sell. You see this is using this pullback. I think I got an entry here. Look how this price was used here. The 50 of this consolidation range. Definitely used a lot of these trades. You see that? All right, we're still hanging in there. I like it. I like it. Pushing back to that price. Awesome. Okay, now that this pulled back here and it's continuing lower, I might actually trail this down a little bit more. But I'm going to wait and see it go lower first. Let's see this back to that 50. All right, I don't want this video to be forever because that's annoying. And I have stuff to do. So I may just let this trade run and just, I guess, maybe put in the comments if it hit or not. I don't know. I can't remember if I can put a picture in. I know some social media you can now put pictures like in the comments. I'm not sure if you can do that on YouTube or not. But yeah, not a bad trading day. Like I said, that entry would have been nice. Having 3 entries on that would have been cool, but I already told you why I didn't enter there, and that's okay. Because had it gone the wrong way, I would have now had 3 losing positions to let that trade play. And that was in the drawdown area. So even if I did put another position on there, it would have been a pretty small size, nothing crazy. Awesome, awesome. Okay, how much of this trade is done? All right, we're about 50 way of the mark. I think what I'm gonna do instead, let's see. I'm debating if I should just do a partial, take off half and let the rest one, or if I should just trail it down. I don't like to do it that aggressive. I like to give it room to breathe. I usually do the initial. All right, I'm gonna take off a little. I'm gonna do a partial and leave the stop there, and we'll see how it plays. But a simple trading day. Obviously, I like the days where it has a beautiful expansion move. It takes off and it keeps stacking and doing all that. And maybe I'll be able to get one of those in the future. This one did range a little bit, but we did pretty good. There she goes. There she goes. Look at that. Shit, maybe I haven't done the partial yet. I was waiting and talking. No, I might as well just let it ride. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good target here because that has potential now to go further up. Well, shoot. This trade might finish before I get off. That's the one thing that's nice about indices, right? When they push, they push. But I'm going to wrap it up. So let's do that. I'm going to take out 50% right now. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Very good, y'all. We got a few percentages today. We did good. All right, we're gonna wrap it up there. So I keep saying that, but then the trade is pushing. Oh man. Okay, I'll mention 1 or 2 more things while we wait. So it's up to you how you trade. If you want to secure it, leave the original parameters, original risk. I know everybody's different with partials, with trailing, with securing, all that stuff. Always trade how you desire. Understand that how I trade is personalized to my trading style. But there's no right way or wrong way to do it. Just understand risk varies based off how you manage the trade. The reason why I tend to be okay with going risk-free or in profit and things like that is because I have no problem taking entries again. Like if it knocks me but gives me confirmation to get in again, then I'll get in again. If it doesn't, then I'm out the trade with a little bit of profit versus a complete loss. Look, it's about to hit TP. I already got a majority of the trade. So I just wanted to mention that really quick before we go. We might as well just say, excuse me, we might as well just say the trade's gonna hit TP because I just feel it in my bones. This is a nice little trading day, 2 trades. I didn't really do heavy size, but being done in what, like 40 minutes, that's not bad. All right, y'all, that's all she wrote. We done. All right, good job. Thanks for joining me today. People say these patterns don't work, but I'm just saying. Even though I trade liquidity concepts and a little bit of institutional stuff that I kind of understand, there's reasoning behind these things, but I digress. I'm gonna wrap it up. Much love, y'all. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions in the chat, like I said, just let me know. And keep in mind that each trading day looks different. So it's not like this is the only way that I trade, but just wanted to give you an idea. So take care, stay blessed, and have a great day. Oh, you know what? I lied. I do want to mention one more thing because I have to, because so I'm obviously still going to have some free stuff here on YouTube, but I have people asking me about mentorship for the longest time now that I don't teach at a large company anymore. I had previously, and I stopped for about a year and a half, 2 years. I was not designed to do one-on-one mentorship anymore, but I did decide to do something that kind of balances with my time, that keeps my sanity. So on Slice app, I do have something on there. It's like a subtle mentorship. It's not one-on-one, but it is sort of like a channel where I post stuff on there. But the main difference that I will say with that subscription is simple. I will be trading post trade analysis on there on what I'm looking for each week, mainly on gold and indices, similar to this. And then, some swing opportunities when they're there on like oil, silver, things like that. And on a forex pair if it has a good swing setup. But that is the main difference. This free stuff on YouTube will just have a little bit about my trading, how I do. But in terms of trade analysis on the paid Slice app is the only place that I will be trading post analysis. But I will also have some educational stuff on there as well. All right, so I'll post that below if you care to join it. If not, that's cool too. No harm, no foul. All right, much love. Have a great week. Stay blessed.